Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Stephanie. I'm one of the fiber arts instructors here at Orlando Public Library. Really appreciate you all coming out to support Yarnfiti Enchanted Forest. Woohoo! So, Yarnfiti started in 2017 as a way to bring crochet and knit artists together on a collaborative art project. The name is a combination of the words yarn and graffiti, because the display is meant to be a colorful explosion of yarn in an unexpected place. Past themes have included a vibrant coral reef surrounded by sea creatures and a fantastical garden of flowers and fairies. After a 3-year hiatus that began in 2020, we knew that a reintroduction of Yarnfiti and what it represented would be needed to get our creative community involved in a reimagined vision. Staff from all over Orange County Library System dedicated their time to develop the Enchanted Forest theme and plan events that would encourage participation. One of the first decisions we made was to expand the project to include additional fiber arts, such as sewing, weaving, embroidery, and macrame. You may have noticed we even have balloon art. 90 events took place across the county between the months of April and August that included classes, meetups, and open labs. The number of donated artworks was over 230 individual pieces, and probably more than that if you count each individual leaf, which I do. And all these pieces were donated from approximately 55 contributors that included both OCLS staff and our wonderful customers. When we first began planning this year's Yarnfiti, we had hoped to bring together a small display to get the ball rolling again for future events. What we got was a lush forest, wonderfully cultivated by local artists with a seemingly endless amount of creativity and patience. Thank you so much to everyone who attended a class or meetup and worked so hard on creating something that is bigger and better than we could have imagined. There is so much to see within this enchanted forest, which I promise you'll all get to walk through. But probably my favorite thing about this display is seeing what beautiful things can be achieved when we all work together. Whether it's for self-expression, relaxation, or a tradition passed down for generations, we all have our own reason to create. I hope that everyone who participated in this year's event continues to create for their own story, as well as create with their community here at OCLS. And I also hope that this art display inspires even more of you to discover a new craft at your library. I'm looking forward to next year's event and all the things we're going to make together. But with all that being said, I'm going to hand it over to Melanie from our Fairview Shores branch, and she's going to share one of her stories with us.
Hello, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Good, that's great. So my name is Melanie. I'm actually from the Fairview Shores Branch Library, and I wanted to share with you guys that this is also my first Yarnfiti where I participate and contribute projects and crocheted several little projects around. Well, I learned to crochet from my grandma in Puerto Rico at a very young age, and I did ask my grandma, but Grandma, crochet is for old people. I take that back. Crochet can be for any age, whether it be a young child to a young adult to an adult and even a senior. You can learn it at any point in life, and it's a great skill to learn. As I've learned crochet throughout the years, I've expanded my skills, my techniques, and I've shared those experiences with OCLS and within the community. And in doing so, I've had students that will visit the Fairview Shores location and let me know how they're doing with their skills, their projects. If they're stuck on a specific stitch, what did they do to overcome that skill? And that is a joy in my life, knowing that what my grandma passed on to me, I have been able to pass on within the community. So with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoy the exhibition, and I will pass it on to Allison right now. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Allie. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. I'm from the Southwest branch, which is kind of by Universal, if you go over on that side. And I just want to share just my own personal contribution to Yarnfiti as well. It's my first time participating, and so just to share a little bit about my background. Like I said, I'm from the Southwest branch, and I learned how to embroider from a Train the Trainer that we offered here at the library from one of our downtown fiber instructors in 2020. And it was like lightning. I was like, oh my God, I love this. Did a little sampler, and I knew I needed to teach it at the library and share with other people. However, we all know what happened in 2020, and I wasn't able to teach quite as soon as I thought. So instead, we offered virtual classes, and I started to kind of teach myself. I found a lot of available samplers online and things like that, and then we finally opened it up where we could teach our own classes online. And I've had the same class on Friday afternoons online since September of 2020, with some students still attending to this day, which is such a joy to my heart. So when we decided this year to open up Yarnfiti to not just yarn-based projects, but also embroidery and macrame, which are the two things that I really feel passionate about, I felt even more like the library had given me a better opportunity to express my creativity and to share that with our community and become a part of something even bigger than just my one little class that I teach on Friday afternoons. So that being said, again, I think we've all said it, we're just so grateful to be part of a community and have so many people contribute and to make something bigger than ourselves. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope it inspires you, and hopefully we can see you again next year for an even more exciting display. Thank you so much.